Hello, you guys. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Thanks for visiting. Anyway, you guys, story about Mel Gibson. This is in people.com. Mel Gibson dropped as co-grand marshal from New Orleans parade, citing threats that cause us concern. So he was supposed to be one of the marshals of the Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans this year. Yes, I'm from Louisiana, and everyone celebrates Mardi Gras, which is a big to-do right the day before Lent begins. So if you're Catholic, which I don't know if I really am not still Catholic, you guys. I think I talked about it in another video. Once you learn your entire life, everyone on both sides of my family, as far back as we can search, has been Catholic. And once you learn all of the traditions of Catholicism, it sticks with you. Even like for myself, I'm trying to explore other, not religions, but know the Bible for myself. And even though I don't agree with a lot that I learned in Catholicism, a lot of the things still stick with me, if you know what I mean. So anyway, Mel Gibson is supposed to be a big Catholic, like super duper, right? He even made the movie Passion of the Christ. It was reported before he divorced his first wife, or she divorced him, that he even had a church on the grounds of his home. So as a Catholic, once practicing Catholic myself, no longer practicing, but as a Catholic, someone who is very staunchly in the religion, very devoted as he seemed to portray himself in the past, I wouldn't think that you would want to be associated with Mardi Gras. It's a bunch of, in my opinion, heathens. It's hedonistic. It's all about women showing their boobs for plastic beads, people getting literally pissy drunk in the streets, urinating on themselves, throwing up everywhere, passing out. There are girls calling men and women, because yes, I've gone to Mardi Gras when I was in my late 20s. I mean, it's just disgusting. And the devil, I know I talk about evil and the devil, but you guys, if you really, really know what God wants from us, and yes, we sin on the daily, every one of us. But if we really, really know, as Mel Gibson once said, he was so Catholic, right? He wouldn't step foot as a co-grand marshal at a Mardi Gras parade. That is my opinion. I mean, seriously, it's scary to think about what goes on at Mardi Gras. All of the evil shit, right? And yes, look, I'm sinning right now using these bad words, but hey, as I said, we all do. We just have to try not to. But anyway, let's get back to this story. I just had to give my opinion on he was even considering or accepted, to be a grand marshal at a Mardi Gras parade. Anyway, the crew of, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Endymions announcement that Mel Gibson would serve as co-grand marshal in an upcoming parade was met with criticism from multiple Jewish community groups. Mel Gibson will no longer be participating in an upcoming crew of Endymion parade in New Orleans after the group said it received threats that caused us great concern regarding the actor's involvement. Okay, you guys, this is just a question, right? How is Mel Gibson being involved in the parade causing the J community to receive threats? Let's see. Let's keep on with this article so we can find out. On Sunday, crew of Idimion said in a statement obtained by local station WWL-TV that the crew, one of the groups responsible for putting on Mardi Gras parades around the city, among other celebrations, received significant feedback about our Grand Marshal announcement after it announced on Saturday that Gibson, 67, would be a co-Grand Marshal in February's upcoming Idimion extravaganza. Some of this commentary included threats that causes great concern, crew spokesperson Dan Kelly told the outlet in a statement. In the best interest of the safety of our riders, special guests, and everyone that welcomes us on the streets, Mel Gibson will not ride as a co-Grand Marshal for our 2023 parade, the statement added. A representative for Gibson told People Monday that the actor and his team did not have any comment regarding the situation. On Sunday, the Anti-Defamation League, the Jewish Federation of Greater New Orleans, and the Jewish Community Relations Council released a joint statement regarding Endymion's decision, saying that the groups are appalled that Endymion chose Mel Gibson as the parade's 2023 Grand Marshal to begin with. Mel Gibson has a long history of making anti-Semitic, racist, and misogynistic slurs. You guys, I'm going to stop right there. This is a true statement. And you can go back years, and this man has offended every community. But when do we stop and forgive people for what they did in the past? Are we gonna look? He used the N-word. He said things about people in, my community. He used a bad word to describe people of color, black people, but we can't hold things against people for the rest of their lives, right? Even criminals. And I know I'm saying this after I said that I would never forgive this woman who hurt her child in a previous video. That's different. His words didn't kill us. His words didn't kill anyone. And he was a raging alcoholic at the time that he made all of these remarks about these different groups of people. Did he really? Because, alcoholics speak with a true heart, and they speak what they really feel, right? That's the saying. So was he saying what was truly in his heart and soul, what he truly felt about black people and Jewish people and others? Yeah, I think that he truly did feel that way. But how many people walking around right now, you could be shopping in a store or at a restaurant, and someone who is bagging your groceries or preparing your food in the back in the restaurant is feeling the exact same way, but they don't say it, right? People feel stupid, ignorant ways about other people. But do we hold this against him for the rest of his life? I don't think so. Words didn't kill anyone. His drunken, raging words did not cause harm to anyone. He just looked like a dumb, drunk idiot, right? Anyway, back to the article. Given his history of fueling anti-Semitism and other forms of hate, we find his choice as Grand Marshal of Endymion was completely insulting and short-sighted. The statement added, noting that they hope Endymion's leader will take the opportunity to learn why the selection of Mel Gibson caused such pain and disappointment to the Jewish community, as well as the marginalized communities he has harmed in the past. Though Endymion cited threats that causes great concern as they announced Gibson would no longer participate in the event, the group did not offer further specifics on reactions they received to their earlier announcement. Gibson has been accused of anti-Semitic behavior multiple times in the past, including Winona Ryder's accusation that he once asked her whether she was an oven dodger. What the? Oh, I get it, you guys. Was she an oven dodger? Get it? Oh my gosh. But his rep called her allegation 100% untrue. So it's her word against his, right? He was also involved in a 2006 DWI arrest during which Gibson shouted an anti-Semitic slur at Los Angeles police officer James Mee and said the Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world. The actor offered an apology for his behavior during the incident, for which he was charged with misdemeanor drunken driving, pleaded no contest, and was sentenced to 3 years probation. Wow. So that's the end of the article. What do you guys think about it? I mean, seriously, what year was that he was charged with the drunk driving? 2006. I mean, that is a while ago. Let's see, that is 17 years, I think. Don't kill me for my math, all right? I'm not going to start counting on my fingers. But back in 2006, he was arrested and used that slur. So do we hold that against him forever? Yeah, be mindful that he has those tendencies. But if he hasn't shown the world that he still feels that way, people change, right? Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't, and they just pretend. But still, I just think that there's a community that is unforgiving, that, you know, we have to forgive people, right? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments